Greetings, family. Abby Osho here, founder of Soul Melanin, author of Nature's Medicine for the Soul, holistic health and lifestyle coach, and creator of Empowering You Coaching for Melanin Rich Women. So here we are on this glorious day. The sun is shining, the birds are singing. It's tranquil, it's beautiful. And I'm just checking in with you really. Because when we have these glorious days, they lift us, they elevate us, but we know not every day is a glorious day. So I'm just asking you the question, what do you do to make yourself feel glorious when the day may be a little bit gloomy, when it's raining, when it's grey outside? Do you remember how you feel on days like this? Does this even come back into your psyche? And I say that because we know in this country, these glorious days, particularly this year, have been few and far between. So we are still going through a process of realigning ourselves with what we now see is our new normal, and that is going to be different for everybody. But as you're realigning yourself, as you're getting yourself back out maybe into the world of work, you might only be doing that 2 days a week, whilst you're at home the other 3 days a week. What I want you to just remember and think about is the series of changes that you've actually experienced over the last year to year and a half. If you've somebody that has gone from working full-time out into an office to working full-time at home, home has suddenly become your place of rest, your place of relaxation, your place of caring for your children, your place of homeschooling for your children, and the place where work now takes place. So suddenly your front room, or maybe your bedroom, which was really sacred to you, is suddenly been exposed to the office world, to people that are in your life in the world of work, but you may not necessarily want them in your life when you leave that working environment. So I just want you to kind of think about all of the changes that you've been going through and start to process them accordingly. And the reason why I think that is so important is as you re-enter whatever your new world of work looks like for you, you may have challenges. You may feel somewhat apprehensive. You may feel slightly nervous, slightly tense. That is all absolutely understandable, and it's okay. You don't have to get back to your feelings of normality from day one, because you're now going through another process of transition. So I want you to be kind to yourself. I want you to ensure that as you navigate your way through these new waters, through these new winds, through these natural elements that are now coming at us, it is okay to feel a little bit unsure and uncertain about your path and what it's going to look like going forward. There really is nothing wrong with that. What I also want to add to that is, please, please, please do not suffer this in silence. You may be thinking this is quite a small thing, but if you are working in an area that is really stressful and it's continually stressful, and you're taking that all on board yourself, and that's not being shared or aired with anybody, then that is going to have its own knock-on effects within your body. Yet most of it's probably not your stress or your issues. So I want you to be aware of that. So make sure that you are taking care of self. Make sure you're giving yourself that time. Get out on those walks. Get those shoes and socks off. Ground to Mother Earth, to Mother Nature. You know I had to get that in there somewhere, right? You know I'm the queen of grounding, and I just find it is so beneficial. If that's not for you, go for a drive in your car. Listen to some music that you haven't listened to for quite a long time. Sing out loud, even if you can't sing, it doesn't matter. Whatever your release is, I want you to ensure that you find that release. Instead of sending a text message or a WhatsApp or a Telegram or a Signal or whatever else people are using these days, pick up the phone and speak to somebody. Now I know it's very easy to tell ourselves we haven't had time. And for those of you that tune in, you heard the piece that I did about time a few weeks ago. We make time. If it's important enough for you, you will make time, because time is there. It's how you use it. So if you are going to reach out to someone, and that might be somebody that you haven't seen in quite a long time, and you're thinking, oh God, how do I just phone them? I haven't spoken to them for a long time. Who knows? They may be thinking exactly the same about you. But reach out and make that connection. Talk. Share the experiences that you've been going through. And most of the time you will actually feel lighter. You will feel more elevated when you come off of that call, because you've actually been able to speak to somebody else who may have been experiencing something similar to you. Not exactly the same, but something similar, so that you know that you're not alone on your journey. And I just want you to think about this and know that you're never alone on your journey. You're always been held in a space, whether it's by people around you, whether it's by your ancestors, the spirits that work in and around, whoever it is in your corner, friends, family, there is always going to be someone there. Sometimes you may feel alone and you may feel really isolated and that no one's really listening to, or not even that no one's really listening to, nobody really wants to hear what I've got to say. It's not important enough. How do you know that until you shared it? And why are you telling yourself that story? Why are you building up that message inside your head? Because it's not one that is serving you. And now this is all about service. It's all about empowerment. What is empowering you? What do you find empowering? Yeah, there's only 3 letters difference between the word disempower and empower. Lose the first 3 letters. Make use of the word empower. Use it as much as you can in your vocabulary, in your affirmations, when you're speaking with others. Allow that word to soak into the membrane of your brain. And you'll find that as you continue to do that, as you continue to be yourself and live within who you are and who you're meant to be, life will get easier. Life will become more settled. Those grounding feelings will come back to you, as they always will. But you do have to put in the work. You do have to ensure that you are filling up your cup and giving from your overflow. You've got to ensure that you are really taking self-care seriously. And I would say now more than any other time, and you know that I am a huge advocate of self-care and have been for many years before it became the buzzword. But I really do think you've got to take some time out now and find what works for you and weave it into your day. However you can do that. There's no right or wrong here. It's whatever works for you. That is the key. The operative important word being Y-O-U. You. No one can do it but yourself, right? You can be out there giving all of the advice, all the information, all the shares, all the support. But you have to be coming from a point of giving to self first and foremost. That is so, so important. And if you're feeling really challenged and you're really going through that time of transition and you're just not sure where to turn, what to do, whether you've been made redundant or you've got relationship issues, or you're just at a point in your life where you know you want more, you are worth more, but you just don't know where to start, then please reach out to me. I'm here as your holistic empowerment coach. I'm here to really support you going through these times of transition and change, and really to help you unlock what is already inside of you, because all of the answers are there. You just haven't been able to access or unlock them right now for whatever reason that is. But I would love to hear from you. So stay blessed and stay well. Until next time, stay grounded. Take care now. Bye-bye.